I'm not sure that anyone would have predicted over the past few years that the very same people that have been talking about pushing women's sports for so long are the ones who are silent while it was being destroyed. When men, biological men, transgender athletes come in and dominate women in their sports, the people in the woke media, the activists who have been pushing for more money or more resources or more attention on women's sports over the past couple decades, they are silent. And unfortunately, it's up to the female athletes themselves to stand up and say, this is wrong. I'm not going to participate in this. And Riley Gaines has been at the forefront of so much of this. After the Leah Thomas debacle that we saw happen in front of our very eyes, Riley Gaines has been doing everything in her power to stand up for women and protect women's sports. And now in yet another appearance at a congressional hearing when Riley Gaines is standing up for real biological women in sports, she ends up triggering a bunch of Democrats who want to make sure that men are allowed to play with the girls. Video. Riley Gaines calls squad Democrat Summer Lee a misogynist for labeling her transphobic. Riley Gaines, the former NCAA swimmer who competed against transgender athlete Leah Thomas, issued a strong response to squad Democrat Rep Summer Lee after being called transphobic. During a hearing at the House Oversight Committee on Health, Summer Lee said Riley Gaines and others like her were transphobic for opposing biological men competing in women's sports. And then Riley Gaines had a response to that. Now, I wish we could find the clip where she calls her transphobic, but unfortunately it's not in this little mashup. But this is just a dose of Summer Lee for you guys who don't know who she is.
Such as teamwork and goal setting. In terms of mental health, studies show that participating in youth sports is associated with lower rates of anxiety and depression, lower amounts of stress, higher self-esteem and confidence.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you can... male athletes can compete with other male athletes. It's fine. If you want to identify as something else, whatever, but you can compete with your birth gender. I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. You can still participate in sports. What you don't get to do is all of a sudden, grow your hair out a little bit, start speaking in a different tone of voice, and just hop in a pool with girls. That should not be okay. But anyway, here is the response. After this diatribe where Summer Lee calls Riley Gaines transphobic, Riley Gaines has a response.
And must stop. Inclusion cannot be prioritized over safety and fairness. And Ranking Member Lee, if my testimony makes me transphobic, then I believe your opening monologue makes you a misogynist. Thank you.
It's true, isn't it? Clearly, you got a problem with women if you're okay with men coming in their sport and dominating them, right? And this bitch is fucking mad that this happens. And it's going to pop up in a little bit here. Don't worry.
Thank you, Ms. Gaines. I now recognize Ms. Perry for her opening statements.
Good afternoon, Chairman McLean, Ranking Member Lee, and distinguished members of the subcommittee. My name is Sarah Parshall Perry. I am a senior legal fellow at the Heritage Foundation. As a former varsity athlete, the mother of a girls varsity athlete, and former senior counsel for civil rights at the Department of Education, I have, as the saying goes...
Madam Chair, excuse me, I move to have the gentlewoman's words taken down.
So she wants, right, after labeling people transphobic, she wants Riley Gaines' words taken from the record. She wants it stricken from the record that she was called a misogynist. It is fucking crazy. But watch everybody scramble. Watch them scramble with the realization that, hey, I don't really think there's anything we can do. We can't just take that down from the record just because you're embarrassed, just because you're upset. With a little bit of chitter chatter between Riley Gaines and people that are sitting here at this table trying to defend actual women.
The committee will suspend.
So as they go through this, they're talking. You have some people coming up saying, hey, is this okay? Or would we be allowed to take that from the record? Did she actually violate anything? Did she do anything wrong with that? You're about to hear something from Riley Gaines.
Madam Chair, she's engaging in personalities.
Now, engaging in personalities is basically just, means she took it too far, maybe said something personal, whatever. That's kind of what it means. Not very often does anyone actually get sanctioned for anything like this, but that's what she wants because she was so hurt that she got called a misogynist for what she's about to do.
Can I just ask how it's fair to be called transphobic?
There's a
thing.
I would say men disguising themselves as women are engaging in personalities.
Order.
Hang on. Order. Let's get a ruling.
Look at how she's scrambling around. She's panicking. right? How is it okay to be called transphobic, but I can't call you a misogynist? That's basically what Riley Gaines says. She has put these people, 23 years old, that's how old Riley Gaines is, and she has put Congress like on their back foot simply by stating the truth. Men are men, women are women. Men shouldn't be playing sports with women, bottom line. And if you are okay with that, then maybe you are the one that hates women. They go on a little longer, and basically, I mean, she's getting told, hey, there's nothing we can do about it. It's really not valid. She's not going to get sanctioned for just responding to what you called her. And eventually, she has to fucking give up right here. Let's see. Come the fuck on.
Okay, I move to withdraw the point of order.
I move to withdraw the point of order. Riley Gaines doing what has to be done. Female athletes need to stand up for each other and refuse to even participate in this bullshit. You love to see it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.